Okay, well, let's take a question from Rick from Manchester, England, who's calling.
Really?
Rick, you're on the air. What's your question?
Hey, okay. I just wanted to know, in the early days, were you afraid of being pulled off stage and arrested?
We got pulled off stage and arrested.
Yeah.
We got arrested one time.
No. In Tampa, Florida, we got arrested off the stage, but it just promoted our next appearance there. We sold out 2 shows instead of 1.
What year was that? Like, was that in the 70s or the 80s?
74.
Okay.
It was right after Jim Morrison got pulled off the same stage.
And,
really? Okay.
Curtis Hickson Hall, Janis Joplin, everybody got. It was a scam they used to get money from the promoter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jim Morrison got pulled off for showing his wiener.
Yeah.
But then they dropped the charges for lack of evidence.
And why were you guys? So why?
Or is that Peewee Herman?
Well, Peewee Herman now is in all of your movies, or so many of your movies now. Did he get a start in your movies?
Yeah.
He did.
He was part of the Groundlings. The very first season they had the Groundlings with all of Edie McClurg and Peewee Herman and Phil Hartman.
Yeah.
We saw Peewee, and in fact, he wasn't even. I don't think he even called his guy Peewee.
Yeah. In next movie, it seems that when he's the hotel clerk,
he was a hotel
his
clerk.
character is kind of seems like it's halfway to Peewee.
Yeah,
Peewee,
exactly.
And then he's on stage as Peewee.
Yeah, he was just developing that character in the Groundlings when we was, we'll do it, whatever, developing our movie.
Yeah, that's amazing. And then and so you guys were buddies with him, and it just sort of,
And we kept putting. We had a stock company. We have the same people.
Well,
back
we always used improvisational actors when we could. You know? But the ones that weren't improvisational actors turned out to be even the real good actors, like Stacy Keach.
Which was just hilarious. As him as the sergeant.
Stadenko.
Yes, and what I want to ask you, when he turns into a lizard in Nice Dreams.
Yeah.
What were you guys smoking when you thought of that?
Well,
was that some Thai stick?
I'll take the blame for that. Yeah. No, what happened when we were doing the grow room, we let Jimmy, the art director,
Jimmy the genius.
Yeah, Jimmy. Forget his last name. He was the art director, and he did the pool, the phony pool, and he had the grow room underneath. And part of the whole set was his iguana, right? Yeah. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, iguana. That's
iguana
exactly
smoking a joint.
Yeah.
And so then I thought a good way to end it was that the dope that we were selling
turns you into an iguana.
Yeah, it would turn you into.
He just gradually turned into an iguana.
Yeah. But it worked good. And by the way, we were smoking Cheech's dope.
Yeah, that was
that was some good shit.
That was iguana dope.
We can say that here on Access TV. Now, have the audiences changed over the years, over the decades? I mean, just with the perception of pot?
Human life evolves.
Sure.
And as the years go by.
It is amazing. They've gotten older and younger. There's just like, it looks like Noah's Ark out there. I mean, there's to everything, really.
And just because marijuana is legal now in many parts of the country, has that changed?
That's freed a lot of people.
Yeah. The thing is that right from the beginning is that kids would take their parents to go see the movies because that's the only way they could get in to see them.
Yeah.
And so they were really the only family movies out there because you had to take the whole family,
in order to get in.
Right.
And so that tradition is continued. The young kids, like 16, 15, or they'll discover it through their parents or something, and then they.
And then we get a lot of foreign students watch our movies to learn language.
To learn English, yeah.
Learn the slang,
Nice. Okay, Tom from Minnesota, you're on the air with Cheech and Chong. Go ahead with your question, Tom.
Hi, Cheech, Chong, and Tom. What's your guys' favorite movie? Cheech and Chong movie.
Our favorite Cheech and Chong movie? Well, we made one in Atlanta, Georgia that we can't talk about. We destroyed that movie.
Oh, really?
Up in Smoke probably is the favorite. Because it's our first, and you always.
Personally, I like Still Smoking. That's my favorite because it was a compilation of all our bits that we used to do that we weren't going to be working live, And so we put them all in a movie called Still Smoking.
You directed 3 of the movies, right?
All of them.
All of the movies.
Yeah, except Up in Smoke, except for.
Oh, okay.
And we kind of co-directed all of them.
Yeah.
More than anything, you know. But I was the director of by
He had
name.
the jacket with the patches on the head.
Yeah.
I had the chair.
When did you go to Tommy Chong? The first couple movies, it was Thomas Chong in the credits.
Was it? That was because his legal status wasn't quite.
First couple, I noticed that while I was watching the
Really?
movies this
Really?
week. First
Thomas
couple of
Chong?
movies in the credits, it's Thomas Chong.
Well,
I saw that because I'm Thomas
Because
Green.
I was paying attention in the beginning and at the end.
Maybe they just wrote the credits up.
Yeah, who cares? Just get it done. Yeah, all right.
Cool. Okay. Well, that's good. That's cool. That's a good piece of trivia right there. Okay, Mike from Moncton, you're on the air. Moncton, Canada.
eh?
Oh, I know
Moncton,
Hi there,
New
guys.
Brunswick.
Hi.
Hey,
Yeah,
good. He speak good English there from Moncton, eh?
Yeah, hey, we do speak pretty good Canada English, eh?
There you go.
Actually, you don't speak very good English. Go ahead with your question.
Okay, I was just asking if was it real marijuana use in your films, in the use of the films?
It was 99% 0.5, I think.
0.5, yeah.
99% 0.5 marijuana.
Yeah.
That's pretty
pure.
cool. The
Yeah.
long-time fans.
Because in
pretty
those days they didn't have any really realistic fake marijuana looking, and it always looked like some other oleander or something like that. So
Oregano.
Oregano, yeah. So we were shooting Nice Dreams, Nice Dreams, 2 doors away from where I was living at the beach, and I was growing some there. And so the Teamsters would come every morning, put the plants in the truck, and take them over to the set next door.
Really?
And they would come back, and it would happen for 2 or 3 days. And the 3rd day I walked in there, the greenhouse doors open, no plants. Oh, fuck. Teamsters, man.
It was just so different though in the 70s, right? Like you had the tie stick in a lot of the movies was featured. What is tie stick?
It was a.
Tie stick is weed tied to a stick.
Yeah, that's it. It's actually tied stick.
That's all. And the reason they tied it to a stick was so that it would pack easier.
Yeah.
And
That's all.
the Acapulco Gold.
That was from.
That was
Acapulco.
Sinsemilla, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what's it? Indica, sativa.
In the early days, they just
Sativa.
didn't have any names like that. It was just weed, you know.
Yeah.
You get big
Reefer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But now
reefer.
it's just you need to be like
Giggle
a
grass.
scientist to grow the stuff,
like-
really.
I meant to bring you a book. We got a book out, Cheech Chong's directory of pot things to say.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay. Nice.
I meant to bring it. I forgot. Stoner. So I'll get you a copy.